Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a quick video today about a topic a subby asked me a few days ago, and it was something to do with like how do I start off collecting handbags, or if I'm new to designer handbags, where do I begin? Like where can I find like the best pre-loved deals, and what would you recommend? And yeah, so if you're new to designer handbags, so it really depends on who you are and like why you're into designer handbags. So I think my answer is like there is no wrong or right way to get into designer handbags. And I would say for me, I don't know if I'm the best example to give advice, only because I feel like when I got into designer handbags, I could not stop. I would say if you can avoid it, honestly, it will save you a lot of money, because buying design handbags for a lot of people I found is really addictive. And actually, I've known a few people who, I knew them before they were into designer handbags. They were just like, oh, I don't understand why I'd spend so much on a handbag. And then they buy one and they're like, oh, and then they just keep going with it. And I was definitely one of those people. So I guess it's important to have discipline, but honestly, I am the worst. So yeah, I would say for me, I got into designer handbags because, well, I studied fashion design, and I actually wanted to like work in the fashion industry from, I guess, since I was in like primary school. I wanted to be a fashion designer, so I was always looking at Vogue Runway and like magazines and stuff. So for me, I got into designer handbags, I think, because I was naturally into fashion. But, not everyone's like that. Some people are into designer bags because they want to flex. Some people just want to look nice. Like, they might even, like, not care about the brand history or whatever. So I would say it depends. Like, there's no wrong or right way to get into it. You could start out just getting a Birkin straight up if you want. But I don't know if... It's very rare, I think, that would happen unless you inherited it from, I don't know, a family member. Usually, most people start off with more contemporary designers or even just secondhand bags. So for me, I started out with Kate Spade, like pre-loved Kate Spade, not even new from the store, because I found that Kate Spade, it was like really good deals on eBay. And I also bought pre-loved Coach. I had a few Coach bags at the beginning, and I really liked the brand Samantha Thavasa, which is like a Japanese brand. I used to buy those on eBay secondhand, and I had a few Sailor Moon bags. I had some Hello Kitty bags. I had a few Sanrio bags. That's how I started, and I was about 22 or so when I was getting into these handbags. So a lot of people I've noticed that this generation of younger people are definitely aspiring to get a designer handbag earlier on, which is something I didn't notice as much when I was like in my earlier 20s. So I definitely think there's gonna be like a long-term thing with handbags, because like the upcoming generations are willing to pay the current prices that they are, which is it's really escalated. I've noticed in the last like 5 years in terms of all brands. I'd say if you're new to handbags, maybe just try out some contemporary brands at first, or even try find secondhand deals, because even some Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton bags you can find on Japanese eBay for really good deals, like under a few $100s, and you might just want to try it out and see how you go with it. There's heaps of like Facebook groups you can follow as well that will kind of definitely make you have an understanding of what people love and what is hyped and all that sort of thing. And you'll probably I love it when there's these threads about people posting their handbag collections, and you see like a wall of their handbags, like, oh gosh. And also, like, when I first started out, I often liked I'm on selfie cam today, sorry guys. I often created like little collages on my phone of my ideal handbag collection, which honestly just like fueled my desire to buy more bags. But yeah, I guess ideally it's good to collect bags that do retain value, like Chanel bags and Hermes bags, but not everyone can really start out with that, and I most certainly didn't. But when I started out, I was buying bags at reasonable prices, and so when I did sell them on, I was able to get most of my money, if not more of my money back. So that's how I started out. I tried to buy things with really good deals, and then, you know, when I got sick of it, I sold it on and I put that money towards something else, and I was even profiting sometimes. So sometimes if you're good at collecting things, you can actually make money from it. I guess that's how resellers make money. And I mean, if you want to become a reseller, that's definitely something people do, and I feel like it's still a very like relevant job. You can make a lot of money from being a reseller, but you also need the right connections and know-how. So if you know nothing about handbags, you know, there's a lot of people who say to me, Jess, I would just want to buy a handbag as an investment, like, and just keep it sit there for a few years. Like, what Chanel bag should I buy? And honestly, guys, like, I wouldn't really buy a Chanel bag for that purpose. I think, you know, you can probably just invest in anything else, because it's a big investment, a Chanel bag for one thing, and we don't know what it's going to be like in another 5 years. A classic flap could be triple the price in 5 years. It could plummet, like the world could be a completely different place in five years. So yeah, if you're getting into designer bags, I would say start out slow, I think, is the smart thing to do, and try and I guess don't throw all your money, don't be too aimless with your shopping, because I think it's good to do a little bit of research beforehand, understand what things are worth. Definitely watch YouTube videos, guys. Watch my channel. You'll get lots of knowledge, and, you know, follow Instagrams and even consignment store pages. You'll kind of, even if you don't buy anything for a year, just follow those consignment store pages and see what they're listing things for and what the prices are like for different styles. And, you know, I mean, there's so much knowledge on the internet now about bags, like, compared to 5 years ago even. I would just, like, if you, maybe you don't even want to buy a designer bag. Like, honestly, if you get a kick out of just watching the videos, I think that's good enough. For me, I feel like most rewarding part of having all these handbags is just the collecting aspect of it. So I like, you know, seeing that I have like a little mini here and a vintage one, and I have, like, you know, all these like cute little monogram bags. Like, it's more as a collection. I don't know, I enjoy that aspect of it, which is a bit weird, but I am the sort of personality who likes to collect things, and I feel like if I get one thing, then I have to get a matching thing. And yeah, that's how I buy handbags. But other people, they're doing it just literally for like, everyone has a different reason for buying handbags. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if that video made any sense, but that's a little bit about me and how I got into collecting handbags, and maybe you found that helpful. I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, collecting handbags is definitely, if you asked me like 10 years ago, this is how many Chanel bags I'd have, I would be like, okay, that is insane. And I'd probably be like a little bit disappointed in myself, to be honest, because I think it's a lot of money. But you know, you can't really live life in regret, and you never know what might happen in the future. Sometimes it's good to just follow your passion and get what you like. Sometimes life is really too short. You should just, like, pursue what you want. And if you want to buy a lot of bags, guys, you go do that, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching my video today, and please like and subscribe if you enjoy handbag videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!